We are going in Santa Cruz for a reason, because decks get boring.
And we are trying to spice it up. We're not raising money tomorrow. We're not raising money next month. We're raising it now while we're on the OneWheel. Tell them, Ted.
Now is the time.
What is it that attn.live has built, and what is sonic streaming? Well, sonic streaming is AI, social, and Web3.
We wrote our white paper back in 2020. Our provisional patent was immediately accepted, and our patent has been approved.
We came up with this idea that we'd like to think is the Gutenberg printing press of the digital age. We filed our patent in 36 different nations. The United States has approved it, and we're now expanding that patent with a continuation. We've generated over $600,000 in enterprise revenue. We want to capitalize our company so that we have what it takes in order to scale as we bring this to the consumer market.
Sonic streaming automates revenue creation for content creators and their communities. The problem we are solving is that content creators do not own their content and they're exploited for their data. Thus, they can't make a living off of their content creation.
Ultimately, our solution is that all of our creators fully own their content. They're in control of their data. We automate distribution and monetization.
This is how we do this. Sonic streaming instantly distributes content while minting a token to automate revenue.
We've put together a system that benefits the creator the most, and then our company is benefited equally with the community. We help with publishing, analytics, licensing, advertising, education, and community.
We envision a future of content creation where the interests of the platform, those at the top, those who are making the decisions of moderation, of where the money that's generated goes, are completely aligned with the content creators and their communities. Sonic streaming is a new category that complements existing tech stacks.
Wouldn't you say, Ted, that we're, in a sense, the mortar that can bring all these different industries and companies together for a content creator?
We are the mortar that goes in between all these other bricks to glue them together, to stick them together, to have a nice solid wall.
Only 2 million of the full-time content creators make six figures. And we believe that bringing our proprietary tech into this industry for content creators, whether it's musicians or podcasters or educators or spoken word poets, but anybody that's creating content online, we believe they can use sonic streaming to own their content, distribute their content, and automate the ability to make revenue from that content, while they still likely use many of the tools they already have in place.
Sonic streaming was created by our world-class team that have had previous exits. Our founder, Ian Utilli, is an 8-time founder, co-founder. Tim Bates is the former CTO of Lenovo, and he has joined our team now as the Chief Innovation Officer.
Yeah, we have Jen as our co-founder and president. She handles all of our operations and finances. Jessica, who is, in my opinion, the greatest public relations person I've ever met. And then many people on our team have been with me for over a decade. Landry Woolworth, our co-founder, been with me 16 years. So is Sergio, who leads our design. And Nikolai has been with me for 13 years and has run more than 100 employees at any given time in Eastern Europe. On the right-hand side, you'll see 4 videos. This is of me giving opening and or closing keynotes at AI events or Web3 events. I've been co-producing these AI and Web3 events for the last 6 years. It gave us a chance to kind of build relationship and learn from everybody that were the titans of these industries.
We are currently raising $1.2 million from accredited investors. We're offering a 30% discount with a $200,000 minimum investment.
How are we going to be using that capital, you might ask? Well, we currently spend less than $35,000 a month at our company. And the reason why our burn rate is what I would consider to be low and moderate is because we bootstrap companies. That's all I know how to do. The 18-month of runway ensures that our team feels safe, secure, that we have what it takes to get through 2023 and 2024, no matter what comes our way. On top of the $630,000 we've allocated toward just having that runway, We also are using $485,000 for promotion. So this is PR, events, branding, marketing. And finally, $85,000 would go toward legal. This is for our patent progress and our DMCA protection. As you can see, we already are generating revenue. We anticipate ending the year at $250,000 of monthly recurring revenue with 500 clients, generating us about $500 a month per client, which would make us a $3 million ARR business, which would be a wonderful achievement for us. And then by 2025, we believe we'll be able to scale a significant revenue number that would make us a wildly successful company. And as far as our total addressable market, we believe the total addressable market will grow to $120 billion a year. And since we are the category creator, we should be the category king and benefit greatly from that.
Sonic Streaming investor exit, potentially as early as 2025 through a strategic acquisition.
We do have an ambitious timeline for an accelerated investor exit strategy. So we believe it makes sense to tokenize this quarter. We would do that through Hedera. It would be a utility token, not a cryptocurrency being sold. The utility token would be used in our platform. By the end of the year, we are prepared to quote unquote go public through a CF crowdfund. We have a ton of experience with that. We feel the market would respond very well to that. That would allow us to raise money from folks that are not accredited investors. And most importantly, it would let our clients invest in our company, our content creators, to feel like they have ownership, which we want them to feel in every regard. And then, of course, a strategic acquisition within the next year and a half or so makes sense. NFT marketplaces like OpenSea, social media companies like YouTube, AI companies like OpenAI, these organizations are going to want to own our patent. They're going to want to have our technology. They're going to want to have access to the structure by which we've done things. Now, we may or may not be interested in being acquired, but that would be one clear path for investors to have an exit if they want to make an investment in our company and be able to benefit from it sooner than later. We can bring a massive ROI for an early investor, and not just an ROI in terms of money, but an ROI in terms of legacy. What's it mean to say that I saw it before everybody else? I believed in the team, I believed in the product, I saw the vision, and I took a risk on these guys. Now, of course, we'd love for you to also make a ton of money.
Google acquired YouTube, Apple acquired Siri. Who's going to acquire attn.live, and will you benefit from it?
We'd love to talk with you, but what we really want is for you to make a decision that you want to be involved in our organization. And the decision comes through you deploying capital with us. If you are ready to deploy capital and make an investment in our company, if you've gotten enough information so far, then you should reach out to Ted and work out the details. This is a moment where we're looking for investors that have deep conviction about what we're doing. We think that we're not only a potentially very profitable place, but also a very safe place in the sense of all the infrastructure we already have in place. And if you're ready to move forward, then go ahead and give Ted either a call or email him, send him a smoke signal, whatever works for you.